Office requirements and location rules. Let's talk about your office in China. Most agents offer what they call a virtual office. Let's be clear though, it's not a real digital setup. Instead, they have a physical office rented by other company and, if needed, hang out your company name on the door. That is enough to get your license and for some banks even to open basic account. But that's just the beginning. The real question here is, what will your company actually do? If you're doing consulting or local trade, it will work perfectly for you. But if you are doing importing and exporting goods, then sooner or later you will want to get VAT refund. You buy goods in China, pay 13% VAT, then export them, and you are eligible to reclaim that VAT. And that's when the real checks begin. The tax bureau will send inspectors, and here's what they want to see. A real office, at least 30 square meters, different regions may have different requirements, so check it first. A lease agreement supported by a rental certificate, we'll talk about it later. Local staff on payroll, social insurance contribution, evidence of ongoing operations. These standards tighten every year. Fail to meet them and you might never get your VAT refunds. And if you open company for that, your setup is no use. What about co-working spaces? They are often used and accepted by banks, especially in cities like Shanghai and Shenzhen. But again, great for consulting or local services inside China and not enough for import-export, unless you have a separate room with enough space. And one more important thing, before you rent any real office, confirm the landlord can provide this document called hóngběn. This is an official lease registration certificate, and you will most probably need it at some point in the future, for VAT refund, for example. If the landlord can't provide it, you might have to move later. So what's the smart way? Start with a minimum setup if you don't need VAT refund for a while. Once your activity grows, plan for a proper office. And don't skip this part if your goal is VAT refunds or credibility, because your office is more than just an address, especially in China. It's a signal of substance, and substance is what makes your company feel real and credible. And let's finish with location. How do you choose where to incorporate? General rule here is choose your location based on business logic. Got suppliers in Jiangsu province? Then consider major cities there, or maybe Shanghai, which is nearby. You're working on electronics? You'll probably want to be in Guangdong, Shenzhen, Dongguan, or Guangzhou. Have a Chinese director who lives in Beijing? Makes sense to register company there. You will save on business trips and simplify operations. Do you need to research different regions and hunt for tax incentives in China? Almost always no. Unless you are making a big investment in a strategic industry, don't waste your time. They are hard to get and almost never apply to small foreign companies doing trade. But if you are a major investor and your business is not a trade, then you should consider it. China supports certain industries, and if you're entering one of them, you might qualify for tax incentives, export cashbacks, free office space, direct support from local government. That means they will solve your problems, which sometimes means a lot. We will cover that deeper in part 14 of this China series about strategic industries and government support. If you think that you are one of these lucky founders, work with a local partner or consultants who can help present your case to authorities. That's it for the office on location. In our next video, we will dive into key people: legal rep, directors, supervisor, financial officer, who needs to be paid, visas, and hiring local staff. Subscribe to follow the series, and let's keep finding a door to global business.